hardly anyone would think of calling Portugal an exotic country. However, one of its islands, Madeira, is a kingdom of true exoticism, tropical fruits, exotic flowers, and an incredible feeling of relaxation and bliss, as if poured into the local air. There are no poisonous snakes, crocodiles, and predatory animals here, and about the wealth of the underwater world, it is enough to say that you can see big blue whales near the shores of the island. Madeira is one of the most popular resorts in Europe. Without a doubt, the Madeira Islands are a hot spot. This archipelago of volcanic origin, located in the Atlantic Ocean, consists of 25 islands. Only 2 of them are inhabited. Madeira is part of Portugal, but the island has its own autonomy. The capital of Madeira is the city of Funchal, located on the largest island of the Madeira archipelago. In the first episode from Madeira, I already talked about the transport, climate and interesting places of the capital Funchal and its surroundings, so I recommend watching. The first thing that struck me when I first landed in Madeira was how unique it was, so I decided to go back and show this island more widely. In this episode, you will see the lush side of Madeira, the part that will make you feel like you are in a real paradise. So, settle in more comfortably and enjoy viewing. Life in most of Madeira is a struggle between people and nature. A few minutes from the coast, sharp jagged mountains rise above the ground, covered with thick green foliage that few manage to tame. Rows of typical Portuguese houses with terracotta roofs dot the ridges and valleys. Mountain fog rises and falls, fighting for space with the dense and humid sea air. The ocean is part of the DNA of the islands, their people, and of course the landscapes. Many whales pass through Madeira every year. Research shows that 28 different species of the 78 known can be seen on this island, from different species of dolphins to great blue whales. The Madeira capital's marina has a wide range of operators offering boat trips and dolphin and whale watching in Funchal. Early in the morning, I set off on a catamaran into the open ocean in search of them. A ticket for a catamaran ride can be purchased both online and physically on the marina from the operator. The price of my tour per person was €30 for 3 hours on a comfortable catamaran, but there are various options, including cheaper ones. The whole experience was incredible, even though we didn't get to see these mammals. But we did get to experience the power of the waves of the Atlantic Ocean and the incredible beauty of Madeira. The best time to watch or swim with dolphins and whales is summer. It is then that the largest number of species of marine mammals gather in the waters of Madeira. In addition, the waves are gentler, and the water is warmer. Madeira is not known for its beaches at all, but Madeira has some amazing beaches. The most popular Madeira beaches are located in different parts of the island. On the northern coast of the island of Madeira, there is a place known for its unique beauty due to its volcanic black sand. Praia do Porto do Seixal Beach is probably the most beautiful black sand beach on the island, with a stunning waterfall in the background. It would be a mistake not to stop in Seixal and see the Black Beach with its epic views of lush green cliffs and countless waterfalls cascading into the ocean. It's also a great place for beginner surfers to catch some waves. The beach itself was formed naturally several years ago. Tons of golden African sand await you at Machico Beach, also known as Banda de Ailão. Located on the eastern side of the island, it is an artificial beach with golden sand that was imported from North Africa. The beach has all the amenities, toilets, changing rooms, showers, and a lifeguard station. There are also water sports and diving centers. Gorgulo Beach is a small pebble beach with a solarium area. It is located in the very center of the hotel zone of the capital, in the Lido district, right next to the embankment, less than 200 meters from the Lido bathing complex. There is a large garden and observation deck, hotels, and restaurants around. Madeira is rich in unique natural pools of volcanic origin. They can be found both on the north and south coasts of the island. Near Funchal, right on the waterfront, there is a bathing complex where you can combine the unique sensations of swimming in a volcanic pool with a beautiful and unforgettable visual spectacle. Doca Ducavacas is a small bathing complex located between Lido and Formosa Beach, with a natural pool of volcanic origin and direct access to the water. But the ocean is not the only one who turns this place into a real bathing paradise. From the western side of the natural pools, there is a breathtaking view of the highest cape in Europe, Cabo Giraro, as well as the beach of Formosa. And this is part of the Lido Promenade. If you follow it towards Funchal, you will come to other natural pools. Access to them is free. The descent is quite steep and dangerous, but the view is simply incredible. The ancient Greek geographers called the archipelago of Madeira Islands Macaronesia, which means Islands of the Blessed, a name that corresponds to their beauty, nature, history, culture, and traditions. Madeira is famous for its excellent local produce, which is largely the result of the extremely fertile soil combined with the subtropical climate. The farmers' market, which occupies a prominent place in the canter of Funchal, can be recognized as a living museum, where the focus is on the freshness, vivacity, and tropical flavors of the archipelago. Mercado dos Lavrodes is part of the daily life of the people of Funchal. The array of colors, aromas, people, and tastes that characterize this Madeira market make it simply unique. Tropical fruits lie in wicker baskets, and chili peppers hang over counters. The market is open every day, but I will share one thing that will make me happy. To see the real colorful Madeira market, without the tourist picture, come on Saturday in the early afternoon. Here is the real Madeira. If you come here in the morning, you can see fishmongers selling freshly caught fish and other local seafood. Here, for example, is a very popular local fish, espada. Espada is a saber fish. It is also mistakenly called a swordfish. Black, narrow, a meter long or more, toothed and eyewall. It looks something like this. It is found at a depth of 800-1000 meters. Madeira is also called the island of tuna. On the southern coast of Madeira, near the western tip of the island, there is an observatory with an observation deck of Fio, which frames an ocean landscape of undeniable beauty. Compared to other viewpoints in Madeira, this place is more like a hidden gem that not everyone knows about. There is another interesting place near the observation deck. The Garganta Funda waterfall is one of the highest and brightest waterfalls in Madeira, the height of which reaches more than 140 meters. Do not forget to visit the waterfall during the rainy season, otherwise the waterfall will be almost dry during the summer months. Worth a visit is Quinta de Boa Vista, an amazing orchid garden. The historic Quintet Mansion and Orchid Garden has been in the Garten family for over a century. Today it is run by family heir Patrick Garten. The Quinta de Boa Vista Orchid Garden proudly displays the best collection of orchids on the island. He is currently creating a series of watercolors based on orchids from the family nursery. The blooming season of orchids lasts all year, and when one group is past its peak, another is just beginning. To get to the estate you will need approximately 5 minutes by car or 20 minutes by foot from the center of Funchal. Madeira truly is a European gem to suit every traveler, and you should visit the islands as soon as possible. More and more visitors visit Madeira every year. Explore all that these Atlantic islands have to offer. Breathtaking natural scenery, crystal clear waters, centuries-old traditions, authentic flavors, and a great desire to welcome you. Come and experience a unique archipelago where the clock doesn't set the time and the calendar doesn't dictate the season.